Howdy guys, I am Rurumiki and I am going to be playing Path of Exile, the Fall of Oriath. Now for this playthrough I will be collecting all of the dialogue, so there will be a fair amount of standing around listening to narration, but hey, there's 5 new acts, I want to see what's going on. Now I am still a bit of a noob to this game, but let's see, I'm going to go ahead and try out this new Harbinger League. Mysterious Harbingers roam Rayclast and Oriath. They control and direct the creatures around them. Alright, I am actually going to play solo self-found for a little while. I don't plan on staying in it forever, but just for, launch day, I'm worried about lag and stuff. So here's our new character selection. I am going to be playing a Cyclone Duelist.
You were born to be swift and strong. What did you do with your gifts, Duelist? You squandered them on self-indulgence. Sin has led you here, your path inked in the blood of gratuitous murder. You have betrayed the Grand Arena. Now Rayclast shall be your audience, and your foe.
Ooh, alright, so we got a new little, character selection dialogue. That's pretty cool. Well, how about I become Rurumiki Duelist? I don't know, I'm not very creative here. Let's go. Alright, I might get, new loading screen. Oh, wow, that loaded really fast. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and turn off all of the chat stuff. Alright, there's already a character at level 7. Alright, let's get up. Ooh, look at the water. It's so pretty. Alright, left click to move. Alright, I don't know if I should keep the, left click to talk to non-player characters. I don't know if I should keep all the tutorials on. I'm liking the UI. Isn't it pretty? It's really quite nice. I'm pretty fond of it right now. Alright, so just moving a couple things around and let's talk to this poor dying exile here.
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore. Alive, anyway. Looks like you found something you can defend yourself with. Good. This place is crawling with criminals. There's smoke rising just east of here. Could be worth checking if the...
Oh, zombie attack. Alright, let's beat down Mr. Zombie and
Even the dead rise to challenge me here.
Alright, off to a good start. Already got a chest piece and... Oh, press I to view your inventory. Alright, got it, buddy. Thank you, helpful tutorial. Now I have double strike. I'm not going to use this very long. And I've got a plate chest. I might as well go ahead and ID that. Hey, armor and lightning resistance. Can't complain. I'm off to a good start, I say. Alright, wow, look at the new little map here. Everything looks really great. Skills use mana. If you run out of mana, your skills won't work. Press 5 to restore mana. Alright, there we go. I'm liking the tutorial here. This is pretty cool. Path of Exile does have a bit of a learning curve to it. Now, I'm not sure if you need quite this much hand-holding, but, never hurts, right? Never hurts to get new people into the game. When I was logging in, the queue was like 19,000 people. There's a lot of people getting ready to play today. I'm so stoked on the ocean. I just want to walk around in this. Isn't it just so pretty? I'm sorry, I'm just so excited to be playing this right now. I'm so pumped. Everything looks so beautiful. Oh, chance to bleed support. What are the odds that I got that? Alright, supported attacks have a 25% chance to cause bleeding. Alright, well, you know what? How about that? Look, everything is working out really well for me so far. I got a chest piece, I've got a support gem at level 1 that goes in, that kind of works with what I have. I swear, they must have planned all of this. Oop, I missed the tutorial right there, but I think I'm okay. So I don't think they moved the boss of this area, so I'm kind of staying more toward the southern end and making my way east. There's a little boss before we get into Lion's Eye. And, like I said, I don't know if they moved him or not. I'm really just tripping out over all the beautiful graphics. And, ooh, yeah, look, here's the new microtransaction thing. I have something for ARC. So, oh, these are in use. So, let's see, is there... Oh gosh, okay, hold on, let's not do this right now, that's not that important. Alright, here's our friend Hillock in all of his glory. Of course, since I'm so geared out, he's going to be easy prey for me.
It's nice not to be dead yet.
It is nice not to be dead yet. Alright, why don't I go ahead and grab all of this stuff? I'm about to walk into town and vendor it anyway. Alright, you gained a skill point when you leveled up. Press here, press P to use your skill point. Alright, so, oh look, I got a little Steam achievement. Now, I am actually going to follow a guide from one of my commenters from my Turmoil series. I am going to be playing, I'm going to be working towards Cyclone. I've never played two-handed melee before, so, you know, this isn't gonna be the best build necessarily, I think, and I am following someone else's build. I'm not clever enough to come up with my own builds. Alright, here is... Oh, I thought I was playing SSF. Well, I'm seeing other people running around. I thought SSF didn't have other people. Maybe I'm mistaken, or did I not click on it? It's cool to see all the... Like, look how super pixelated it is. I guess it's still loading, or... Well, yeah, now it's fine when I walk around. That's interesting. Alright, well, let's talk to everybody, shall we? Here, well, I'd like to see everyone's new looks. Like, Nessa looks a bit different. She looks a lot more pretty. I wish the characters would get an overhaul. And Tarkly looks quite a bit different, too. Alright, well, let's start with, I guess, Tarkly, since that's our quest right here.
Fine work with Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that? No, forget I asked. We exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us when he had his blackguards dump us in the water out there. Here, got something for you. Should help you kill a few more of those undead bastards. No, don't bother thanking me. The way I figure it, the longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
Alright, skill gems. Alright, so we've got Cleave, Molten Strike, and Shrapnel Shot. I'm kind of thinking I'm going to use Molten Strike for a while. And let's see, do I have anything that's... Because I kind of like that I've got this chance to bleed right here, but... not really sure if that's really the best ability for me right now. I'm already so overwhelmed with my choices. I don't even have that many. Well, why don't I go ahead and just dual wield for laughs? And, gosh, I don't really know how useful this chance to bleed is compared to just having Molten Strike. I think I'll just hang on to it for now and keep doing this. And let's see what else Tarkly has to say. Sorry about the pixelation there, guys. Alright, Lion's Eye Watch. Tell me about it.
Founded by Marseus Lioneye as a supply station for his campaigns against the Karui. In its day, Lioneye's watch could be defended by just a small garrison of well-armed legionnaires. What have I got? A handful of starving criminals with driftwood clubs and rusted hatchets.
Hey, I'm using a rusted sword, I'll have you know, not a hatchet, or... yeah, okay. Alright, what about these zombies?
The Eternal Empire has some right nasty leftovers. Whether it's something in the air or in the water, no one stays dead in Rayclast. Not the first time. Can take a little while, but sooner or later corpses wake up and go looking for breakfast.
What a place to live, huh?
I've seen many an exile pass through Lioneye's watch, and many more that simply pass on. Those letters are my way of keeping track, of remembering. Oriath might want to forget us all, but I'll be damned if I will.
Good old Tarkly. And let's see, I don't know, okay, I guess his inventory stays pretty much the same. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and unload some of this stuff. You know, this stuff seems kind of useful to have early on.
Farewell.
And let's talk to everyone else in Lion's Eye Watch. Waiting for this goofy pixelation to end. There we go. I don't know if it's maybe it's my internet? I don't know what's going on here. Why it's so pixelated, but whatever. Nessa is looking fine, isn't she?
Now there's a face I never expected to see in exile. The maidens of Oriath must be wailing in their beds now that their mighty duelist has left them. Or is that why you're here? Did you perhaps choose the wrong bed in which to celebrate your conquest? I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of Hillock, that putrid giant you felled out there. Back in Oriath, I disdained your kind. In Rayclast, I don't have that luxury.
Okay,
Lion Eye's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater.
Alright, that was cool. You know, I haven't listened to any of the dialogue since I played a witch, and it seems like the dialogue kind of changes a little bit based on what character exile you're playing, so apparently the duelist was quite a stud back home, huh?
Tarklee's as good a man as you can find on this god-forsaken coast. He has some wrongs to right, no doubt. What they are, I've never asked, and I never will. If not for Tarklee, we'd all be dead.
Alright, so we got our...
Take
we don't
care.
have it yet. We're gonna have to go out and get that medicine chest, but first let's talk to Bestel.
A dashing duelist, drenched and deserted on the dreariest strand. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, Exile. Easy, lad. You could lacerate a bloke with a look like that. The name's Bestel, captain of the good ship Merry Gull. Alas, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion.
Yeah, no.
There's an island, a hop, skip and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my Merry Gull ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need. Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse with a saw, but he knew his apothecary. Explains the shaky hands, if you ask me.
Alright, this guy is a basket case. I love him.
Poor Nessa. Not even a mother herself, and yet she cares for us all. And what a sickly, pathetic brood we are. May she live to have her own family, a real family. If anyone deserves that, Nessa does.
Yeah, I don't know if anyone would really want to raise a family with zombies chewing at your gates, though.
Tarklee, rescued from the waves. A stricken Bestel, fate's slave. From fallen crew and broken bark, Bestel lives, thanks to Tarklee.
I love the poem. He really tried to make it rhyme. He did a good job.
Arrow, the Merry Gull's cook, washed up on the rocks over yonder. Dead as a doornail he was, buried him myself. Then, a few days later, I see him on the beach. A little worse for wear, but upright, shuffling about. A land full of disturbing surprises, this Rayclast.
Yeah, I think I'd be a little disturbed if I saw my buddy that I buried just off sauntering around. Alright, so here I have a few premium tabs, and here we go. This is the most important tab if you're ever going to buy anything in this game. This one, the cash money tab. This is the absolute best tab to get because everything just goes right in there. Easy peasy. Alright, so we have to go find a medicine chest. I think I've talked to everybody in town here. Little waypoint there, nothing's connected to it. And here's these letters of the
Joy
exile.
of Kimby, you have transgressed against your god and your fellow man. You have been a willing vessel for the following sins. Civil envy. 1 count of harboring a sentenced exile. God has charged me with your redemption. You are hereby exiled to Rayclast, where it is hoped you shall come to repent your sins and make your peace with your beloved father.
High Templar Dominus. Sorry about skipping the letters there. I just dashed right by it. I, recently got done playing a bunch of events and stuff, so I'm very used to just rushing right through Act 1. So, trying to be careful
Not the
not to
most
skip
pleasant of arenas, but it'll have to do for now.
Trying to be careful not to skip too many things. Ooh. Okay, that's just showing me where the the exit is. That's interesting. Alright, you can hold shift to attack without moving. Okay, great. Alright, so I'm just gonna mosey my way through here and try to find the Tidal Island and get that medicine chest. First real major quest. Gosh, I feel like I'm taking quite a beating here. I don't know if I don't know if dual wielding is for me or not. I'm running really ragged over here. I'm really just kind of used to using a shield with the Duelist. I've played a blocking Duelist Gladiator twice now, once during the Legacy race and another time during the Turmoil event. So I'm very much used to playing one-handed melee. I haven't played two-handed melee, and I really haven't played a whole lot of different play styles. So like I said, I'm still kind of a big noob, and I know I'm bad, and I'm just kind of wildly swinging into the air here. So do apologize for my badness. Eventually I'll get good. Alright, why don't I go ahead and level that up, and let me click on this. There we go. Blacksmith's Whetstone. Not bad. Man, I gotta say, I love this new map. I really like watching it unfold on... what's with this pixelation, though? It's not latency. My latency's, like, okay for where I live. I live on an island, so my latency's, like, never really great. I think the lowest I've ever seen it is, like, 50, maybe 30 or something. I know I'm kind of wasting a lot of time killing these guys, but I'm kind of feeling like I want to be a little bit over-leveled for the areas to come because I am playing a different play style that I'm not really used to. Alright, I want to check out this carving. I think I can keep walking around while it plays, though.
Kalm's canoe struck this sand with the force of destiny. At his beck, the greatest war host in Karui history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one. Lion-eyed gemlings met us with shining metal and bold words. Hyri's arrows withered their pride, Kalm's axes silenced their despair. Marseilles Lion-Eye fought bravely to the last. Kalm honored him with a place on his belt. Kalm has shown Rayclast our Karui strength. Kalm will teach Rayclast the Karui way.
The Karui way. Man, I love this on the map. If you guys noticed up here, it shows you where all the exits are. You have no idea how happy that makes me. I have spent so much time in this game utterly freaking lost. Oh my gosh, and really honestly these areas are eye candy. They're just gorgeous. And everything's loading a lot faster. I've really got to say, I feel like they've really done really well for, making the game just a lot better in a lot of different ways. I'm really having a lot of fun right now. Oh my gosh, I'm getting friggin' annihilated. I'm really kind of having a rough time, though. I feel like I've gotten a lot worse at this game. There we go.
This new arena suits me.
Oh, apparently I have a bunch of help pages that are unread. Yeah, I think I really just need to switch my skill gem to something better. I'm not really feeling this dual strike here. I don't really know about this. That might just be me, though, being a baddie. Alright, oh my gosh, crabs. Give me a second here. I got stuff I want to look at. Alright, let me look over here real quick. Oh, nope, still didn't kill them all. Sorry, guys. Alright, apparently I have, like, oh, well, this is kind of cool. I think, this is new. Oh, this is fancy. This is really actually quite helpful. I still might actually look through this because I'm not really sure about like a lot of these like ailments and a lot of the terms. In fact, yeah, I'm definitely going to spend some time just kind of reviewing some of these, seeing what's different or whatever. This is cool. Alright, let me go ahead and spend my next passive point right here, more physical damage. I'm thinking I'm going to work my way down this way, and I'm going to grab this bravery, And I'm going to grab Art of the Gladiator first, and then I'm going to work my way down here and get this two-handed stuff. I'm not getting it right now because I feel like I'm not going to find a good two-hander for a while. I'm kind of tempted to use this Orb of Chance on like one of these one-handed weapons I've picked up. Maybe I'll use it on the next one-handed weapon I see that's got pretty good gems or something. Wool glow. Oh, here we go, a hatchet. I do kind of think I'm going to end up using Sunder, but I don't know. I'll hold off for a second before I mean, should I? I don't really like those gems on it, or those gem colors. I think I might hold off on a second, see if I get something better, but my goodness, it's taking me so long to kill everything. I feel like when I find the fellow that has my medicine chest, it's going to take me all day to kill him if I don't die horrifically. Hell, we've already got someone over here that's like the first character to enter the den. They're already in Act 2, and I'm just like, deep-de-doop-de-doop. I'm pretty sure there's going to be people like in Act 10 by the end of the day or something. You know, these people that are just know where everything is and are just good at the game. I don't know. I'm not sure how long the new acts and everything are. I'm really excited to see. Alright, here we go. We got a blue quality one-handed weapon here, so that's going to be a definite upgrade because it's just blue. Alright, adds fire damage, gives me some fire resistance. Alright, it's a little bit better, why not? And then I'll keep that, I suppose. I don't know. I kind of feel like I should just go ahead and use Molten Strike, even though the chance to bleed is nice. I'm going to go ahead and leave those in there just so that they'll level up, though. And I'm going to try using out the Molten Strike, because I'm spending far too long trying to kill stuff. Yeah, this seems. Oh yeah, meatballs. It's, I'm taking a beating here. I think I'm gonna have to get a shield until I get a two-handed weapon because I am really getting worked. All right, working this guy down here. Hail rake. There we go. Here's the medicine chest. Gonna grab these blue quality items here so I can vendor them. Goat hide buckler. Should I use a shield? I kind of feel like a shield is probably going to do me more favors right now than another... I'm just going to throw that in there to level it up. I feel like that's going to do me more favors than having another weapon, so at least for now. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and actually just use a portal scroll to go back now that I have the medicine chest. I know a lot of people, and I've even done the character log out and log back in because portal scrolls are so rare at the beginning of the game. But with, you know, like a 20,000 person queue, not
still alive,
sure if that's really the best idea I've ever had. So I'm going to refrain from doing that for now. Oh, that's pretty... Oh, I didn't even notice I picked those up. Okay, hold on. Let me put these on. And now I can have less insanity as far as my setup goes. And, I mean, I've got an early Orb of Alchemy. Kind of tempted to use it. I'll use my Orb of Chance. Oh, I gotta take my gems out first. Sorry. I'm gonna go ahead and use this Orb of Chance. Life... Lightning resistance could have been better, but why not? I know that's probably kind of a waste, but I feel like I like having really good gear at the beginning of the game, so I'm going to hang on to that Orb of Alchemy and use that on a good weapon when one comes up. Alright, let's give Nessa this medicine chest.
I'd almost stopped believing in miracles. This medicine chest. It's greater than the serums and salves it holds. It tells us that we can do more in Rayclass than merely suffer. I've not much to offer in return, but please, take something in thanks for what you've done.
Alright, so she's still got the same rewards. I'm going to go ahead and grab the Quicksilver Flask, because this will give me a bit of movement speed. Alright, what do you think of Bestel there, Nessa?
The Merry Gull ran aground on the tidal island trying to escape from pirates. As tends to happen here in Rayclass, her crew met a far worse fate. Cannibals. Tarkley pulled Bestel from some hideaway in the wreckage. The ship's only survivor. Whether the ordeal fractured his mind or whether it was just in his nature all along, it's clear that Bestel sails a different course to the rest of us.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like, you know, we just heard Bestel talk about watching, you know, some of his shipmates just get up and start wandering around. I think that would maybe break my brain just a little bit, too.
So, you managed to salvage Shaky Hand's druggery. Nicely done. Nessa will put it to good use. More than that benumbed quack Optin ever did.
Alright, and then Tarkley.
Got a job for you, if you're willing. There's a pool near the mudflats needs investigating. You'll smell it before you see it. Stinks like a carcass in high summer. But that's not the worst of it. Dead birds walking. Animals don't rise up again the same as people do here. So if they aren't raising themselves, what's doing it for them? The answer's in that fetid pool. Clear the place out and kill whatever's raising those rowers. We've got enough living dead to contend with already.
So don't eat the birds, basically. Alright, let me go ahead and just unload these two things, and let's see what else. Good old Tarkley. I wish it would stop being pixelated, because I want to check out how there we go. Look how handsome he is. All the detail on his armor and stuff, too. Man, they've really gone all out for Oriath, haven't they? You can even see, like, the veins on his biceps. My gosh. Alright.
Though they might look like you or I, behind those eyes there's nothing but darkness and hunger. Whatever's got inside those folks is not even close to being human.
Sounds a lot like me, actually. Darkness and hunger.
That hat Bestel wears? Saw him pluck it from the real captain's head right before the cannibals barbecued the poor bastard. Waste not, want not, I suppose. Yes, Bestel's got a gift for telling tales, but I'd never call him a liar. The truth's always in there. You just have to listen for it.
Makes sense. I mean, it was, you know, Best still did call the Marigold his ship. I don't think he ever really said he was the captain, though, so listen carefully and don't make assumptions.
Nessa's the one keeps the rest of us from losing our minds. To be honest, when she first arrived, I didn't think she'd survive more than a day, 2 at most. She's been proving me wrong every dawn since. Heard a bard once sing that the fairest flowers bloom in the foulest places. He was bloody well right.
And builds character, right?
That medicine chest you found, it'll do more than you might think. The medicine will run out, it always does, but Nessa won't. Give that girl a sliver of hope and she'll carry it to the end of the world. So
everyone really thinks
Farewell.
highly of the beautiful Nessa there. She's what's keeping, well, I guess the small group here together, right? Alright, so let's use the waypoint back to the coast, and the mud flats, thankfully, are just right up here. Like I said, I am loving the mini-map where just, here's the door. If anyone ever needed something that points out where the door is, oh my gosh, look, there's even another one there. I'm in love. Oh, it's Haku.
Talamoana, warrior.
I was actually reading about someone that wanted to name, like, their boat, like, Talamoana. I think that's kind of cool. Alright, here's our undead turkeys. Don't eat the turkeys, right? And a weathered carving. I'll come back and check that out in a second. I'm gonna go do Haku's mission real quick. My good friend Haku here. I like Haku. He's pretty cool.
Yes, I call you warrior. Your eyes have already swept your surroundings, identifying threats and escape routes. There is anticipation in your stance, deadly focus in the easy ebb and tide of your breath. Yours is a heart that fights with every beat. I have need of a heart like that. In that haunted place there, a Karui's spirit awaits you. Lost he was, more than 2 centuries ago, fallen beyond battle. Bring him to me so that I might return him to his rightful place. It takes a warrior to find a warrior.
Indeed, Haku, indeed. I really don't know what's going on with the pixelation. I thought it might be lag related. I don't know, like, if it's... I've obviously got some... Maybe I need to turn my water detail down. I'm not really sure what's causing that. I've got my settings pretty low because my CPU is a bit of a potato. So, I don't really know how to... I don't know if I need to play around with some of the settings or if that'll go away after a while. I'm not sure what's up with the pixelation. I will look into it. I am really sorry about that. I have no clue what's going on with it. Alright, so I do have my little speed boost flask. I probably shouldn't waste it, though, until I get the Karui spirit, because I'm gonna want to be able to book it with him. And of course, this place is a bit more... Ooh, this place is kind of annoying. We got these flaming totem things flying around everywhere. That's gonna make this place a bit of a challenge. Gosh, look at them. They're just running. Okay, I think I need to... Oh, yeah, I'm out of mana, derp. I forgot that's... Mana's an issue. I just got done playing another Duelist that, like, didn't even need mana, so... Trying to get into
a better training ground than Rayclass.
Trying to get in the habit of having to actually pay attention to that again. Ooh, a hatchet. That might be worth using that alchemy orb on. Why not? I mean, I need a good weapon. There we go. It didn't really give me much damage over what I have. In fact, it's actually a little bit less damage. Great. But I think the stats probably make it a little bit better, and the gems. So why don't I use that and move these into my weapon there for no real particular reason. And let's see, I've got a energy shield belt. That's not the best right now. And superior iron gauntlets. Why don't I grab those? And, oh, whoops, I didn't. I thought I did. Derp. Sorry, I'm having such a hard time. Alright, and, here we go. Boop, boop. Alright, moseying along, and hopefully this is the right way toward our Karui spirit. Oh, gosh. I don't really want to hang out in here very long, because there's a lot of fire and craziness. This seems like this is a bit more challenging than most of the Haku quests. I don't know if they made them a bit more of a challenge, or if I'm just not used to seeing Haku this early, or if I'm not used to getting these flaming totems. Not really sure what it is, but this kind of seems like a bit more of a challenge than it used to. Not that that's a bad thing or anything. I just need to be extra careful. I don't want to die over and over as I want to do. Alright, we got a padded vest here. It's probably not going to be very good for me because it's got energy shield stuff on there, and I'm not going to really worry about that. In fact, I think they nerfed energy shield, didn't they? I'm not sure how good energy shield anything is right now. Alright, so we've got our spirit here, and another blue item, another large mana flask that I can't use, a nailed fist. Alright, that might be interesting. And a buckler. I think, is that better than what I have? Oh, monsters here, level 5. Maybe that's why I'm having a little bit of trouble. Oh, never mind. I'm level, like, what level am I now? 6. Okay, that doesn't explain why I'm having trouble, then I just suck. Alright, nope, it's about the same, so I can use these new mana flasks, so, oh, well, I guess I could keep these to vendor them. Alright, 2 new skill points, so, like I said, I'm going to grab this, and then I'm going to make my way this way and down and around like that. Alright, let's grab this spirit, and oh, I don't have the timer. I thought I was going to have a timer. I was over here stressing out over a timer that never appeared. Whoops. Alright, well, I'm still going to make a run for it with my little Quicksilver Speedy Boost flask, because I don't want to be in the flaming hell that this place is much longer. Kind of depressing to sit here and watch this person's level 18, level 19, Act 2, and I'm just like, I'm level 6 and I just met Haku. I know I am going slowly through this, guys, but like I said, I do want to pick up the story stuff, the dialogue, and just have like a complete playthrough with all of these story elements. So it is going to take me a while to get to the end game, but you know, that's just what I want to do. You know, I just want to do it.
A lost spirit returned to feast with the ancestors and be born once more into the Karui way. We shall speak again when next you come to Lion Eye's watch. For there is much that we might yet share, my ally.
Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to make another Haku hideout this time around. Alright, let's grab this weathered carving and have a listen.
Black storms descend on us from the north. Unnatural tempests of rage and hatred, lashing our backs, tearing at our houses. The rain is shot with shadow. It withers our crops, sickens our livestock. And the wind carries with it a restless spirit that breeds melancholy and madness. A spirit that creeps through our dreams, weaves tales of misdeed around our resting minds. We try not to listen. We try to remember ourselves. Some of us forget. Brothers fight. Brothers die. Calm punishes those that quarrel, that steal, that murder. Yet still the nightmares goad us into malefaction. We Karui are banished from sleep.
Man, what a game. I still love, like, all of the narration. It just, man, with the new graphics and just, oh, I don't know, I'm just so into the whole, ooh, oh gosh, that's a terrible rustic sash. Look at that. I got, like, that's, like, the worst it can possibly be, 13%, ugh. Alright, so here is the other Roa nest. Man, I know I keep talking about it, but I love the new mini-map. It is so much better. I didn't even know how much I disliked the old mini-map until we got a new one. It's like, dang, that old one really, really, really sucked compared to this one. I can actually see where things, I mean, maybe it kind of simplifies things too much. I don't really know. I mean, you know, I always get super lost in these games, so I personally like it. Alright, there's the fetid pool. That's for the optional quest. I'm looking for one more. I know I just got through saying, yay, everything's so easy to find. It's probably down here. I'm looking for that final glyph so that I can grab that, and then I am going to do the optional quest. I'm going to do all the optional stuff. I mean, I don't really feel like at this point there's really, I mean, of course, you know, I know some people still probably won't, but I feel like there's not really any reason not to do the side quests, since you only have to do them once instead of 3 times now, since they've gotten rid of all of the additional difficulties, which is, you know, something else to be pretty happy about, I think, you know. Alright, so the last nest was way over here. So here we go. Again, I apologize about the pixelation. That's really a problem. I'm not sure if it's because of all the water in this area. Like, I don't know if I should maybe turn the water detail down, which kind of depressing because I like the water detail, but, you know, if my computer can't handle it, it can't handle it. Alright, strange glyph wall. There they go. All the glyphs are fitted. The cave is open. Talk to Tarkly for your reward. I am actually going to go ahead and jump into the Submerged Passage because I do think, yep, here we go. There is a waypoint right there, and it'll just make everything much easier to just grab that. So now I'm going to go right back outside, and I'm going to go to the fetid pool and do that side quest really quick. In fact, I'm really bad about using my flasks. That's like the area I really want to improve on during this playthrough. I'm horrible at using my flasks. I just, well, I died because I didn't use a flask, right? I mean, I've definitely got to get better about it. I don't know why I have such a problem using them. It's kind of a consistent thing in every game I use. I'm really bad about using consumables. If you could even call the flasks consumables, they refill, you know, pretty easily, so I was actually watching a YouTube video on Path of Exile during 0.8 or something, you know, like, I guess when it was still in the beta or alpha. I don't really know how that stuff works.
Suspense.
But it was really interesting to watch because originally flasks could only be refilled at fountains. They didn't, you couldn't just, you know, get more by killing stuff. So, you know, can you imagine trying to, well, I don't know how common it is, but, you know, I like to make a portal while I'm fighting something difficult so I can get flask recharges. I'm pretty sure that's probably a pretty common thing, you know, to avoid death, but gosh, you know, you wouldn't be able to do that if you had to refill at a fountain. You'd have to leave the boss fight, go find a fountain, refill it. So, you know, I'm glad that they didn't decide to do that. Maybe the game's not as challenging as it could have been, but that would have been... I don't even think that would have... I think that would have just been obnoxious, honestly. I don't know. Fish scale gauntlets. Alright, those might be a bit of an upgrade. Yeah, a little bit of an upgrade. Why not? And I'll grab this blue thing. Alright, still need to kill all the monsters in the fetid pool, so I do have to keep running around until I've killed everything. Hopefully I haven't missed anything.
A worthy opponent!
I've usually missed like one or two random things wandering around, and here it is with the pixelation again. Yeah, like I said, don't know if it's a lag thing or a CPU thing. Hopefully this will end very soon. This really does kind of stink. I know the graphics are so pretty and spectacular, and I don't know, like I said, if it's a me problem or not. I'll have to Google it and find out, and hopefully... Oh, here we go. Boots. Those might be something. Increased stun and block recovery. No, thank you. Alright, we're getting a lot of interesting groups of monsters in here, too. Look at all the goodies I'm getting. Did they increase the drop rate of goodies early on? Because I feel like I'm getting quite a bit of pretty okay gear right off the bat. I feel like it usually takes me a little bit longer to get some stuff. Well, I'm pretty happy with this. Alright, Rawhide Boots. I don't... Throw down these white items. Let's see if those are any good. Better than what I have. Increased evasion. I think I'd rather have the life and resistance. And I would like this ring. I don't know. Physical damage or life? Why not one of each? There we go. One life, one damage. I feel like the life is probably better. Ooh, raise zombie. Raises a zombie. Sure, why not? Let's throw that in. Have some fun. Why not? YOLO, right? I just YOLO'd. I'm sorry. Alright, I think... Let me just run over here and make sure I... Oh, okay, I do have to go this way. Never mind. I just want to make sure I get everything. And I've never used this raised zombie. How does that work? Ooh, okay, I get a zombie pet. Pretty straightforward. Alright. I'm obviously not going to keep that ability. I just grabbed it now because it dropped. And I mean, why not have a little pet friend to help? Alright, one monster remains, and I am done in here. Let me spend my point, and first real big upgrade to my character, life regen per second, melee physical damage, +2 to melee weapon and unarmed range, which will be nice for Cyclone if I understand how it works correctly, and 20 to strength. Awesome, and I don't have a portal scroll. Oh, I do. Derp. Sorry. Alright, back to Lion's Eye to dump my inventory and, of course, talk to Targly, yada yada yada. Alright, I need to vendor stuff first, so let's talk to Nessa.
What little help I can offer is yours.
Alright, boop boop. I'm not really trying to do any vendor recipes or anything right now. I'm just trying to clean out my inventory, so there we are, and let's look at what we've got. Alright, gonna go ahead and just throw everything in my tab right here. I do have one of these. Why don't I use it on that? And I ended up with 3 to maximum life. Alright, can't complain.
Hello.
Hey, what do you think of Roas?
Don't tell Tarkly, but they're the foulest fowl I've ever tasted. Still, exiles can't be choosers.
Yeah, and I can't imagine there's a lot of place to grow crops. And I mean, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know.
Now that you've drained that passage, best I warn you about something. I was running down a wounded rower one night's eve when I glimpsed something in that waterlogged cavern. Looked a bit like a sand spitter, only the size of a bloody ox. I reckon it's nesting down in those flooded depths somewhere. If you're going that way, then do us a favor. Spill the old shield crab's guts before it gets hungry and comes looking for us.
Will do. Alright, so he gives me a gem as a reward. I forgot what this used to be, like passive points or something. I feel like I'm just gonna go ahead and grab the Ancestral Protector. The Decoy Totem is kind of like whatever right now. Why don't I just throw that in
A
there?
necromancer. Just the one, was it? Guess the bastard got a bit lonely, decided to make himself some pets. Well, good to see you don't mind getting your hands good and filthy. Here, to mark a dirty job well done.
Oh, that... Oh, okay, this was... Okay, I was confused. It still does give 2 passive respec points. Okay, that was the optional quest. The other gem was derp. Okay.
I've traveled inland on the Emperor's Road via Prisoner's Gate. Had to skirt around Axiom Prison. That's the holdfast of Brutus the Warden. Bloody treacherous trip it was. Worth it? There's forest inland. Game, berries, fruit. More food than we can scrounge here. But most here wouldn't survive the journey. Would be a damn sight easier if we could pass through the prison. Tell you what, you carve us a path up the coast, find us a way past or through Brutus, and you'll have more than a few lives owing to you.
Exactly, and, you know, Nessa already said she didn't really like chowing down on the Roas, so they want to get to the forest so they can have anything but zombie birds to eat.
Rowers? Overgrown chickens with a murderous streak. If you're not careful, they'll talon your guts out and snap them up like big fat worms. That said, be sure to rifle through their nests if you get the chance. Rowers are like magpies, attracted to what shines.
Derp, I think I was supposed to talk to him before I went out to... Yeah, I'm getting some of
Stay
this
sharp out
dialogue in weird orders, but whatever. Alright, my man Haku.
War will be the savior of Rayclast. We must take the fight to the corruption. We must conquer the Black Spirit. There is no other way. Where is my army, you ask? They are scattered across this land, oblivious to their calling. Exiles, Karui and Oriathan both. They will rally, but only if we give them cause. For now, let us content ourselves with a pact between 2 warriors. My wisdom and my armor, on the understanding that you serve Tukohama, Father of War, when you can. On your own, you will survive. With others, you will conquer.
And I want to conquer, right, Haku?
The ancestors possess the knowledge of all Karui. Every man and woman who has followed the way has carved their life's wisdom into the meeting house of the remembered. Yet the ancestors cannot tell me how Kitava's tyranny might end. Only that it will, if we who still can, stand against him. It is in this hope that I choose to live. Hope is my fortress, and from it I wage war against Kitava's slaves. Yet I am but one warrior, one man who chooses to serve the Karui way. Perhaps there will be others. Perhaps even you.
Even me. What do you have for me today, Haku, anyway? There is a he's got a few two-handed weapons. I can't afford this one, but I did just upgrade that because I really didn't expect to get a decent two-hander for a while, so... kind of thinking I'm gonna leave it there until I can get something better. I really didn't think I was gonna be able to grab something so early. I feel really stupid for wasting my alchemy orb now, but it is what it is. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and go into the Submerged Passage here, and let's look for the Dweller of the Deep, and then try to get through here. So, oh yeah, I forgot I have my... Oh, how many of these can I have? Raises a zombie from a corpse. You can raise up to 3 zombies. Minions have... Oh, okay, alright. Like I said, haven't used this ability. Sorry, not really a zombie necromancer player. I've played 2 blocking gladiator duelists and 1 elementalist witch that's all that I've played to any real extent. I've played a few rangers and stuff for some of the events during the Oriath beta, but Oh, I should probably have checked that instead of just... Ooh, is that better? I think that's... Oops, sorry, wrong button. Here we go. I don't know. Less... kind of like... it's kind of whatever, I guess. It doesn't really matter. It's kind of a side grade, maybe. I think I'd rather have like the 3% movement speed, to be perfectly honest. Alright, making my way through one of my least favorite areas in the game. I don't know what it is. I never really cared much for this Submerged Passage. I feel like it's pretty long and twisting, but I feel like a lot of the areas that I disliked, I'm gonna find that they're not so bad. It was just a matter of not ever knowing where I'm going, so... You know, improved minimap I feel like is gonna make... Oh yeah, I forgot I have this...
My spirit is spent.
Yeah. I forgot I had this Ancestral Protector thing. I need to probably actually use that and pay attention to my mana. Sorry. There we go. Totem. Forgot all about that. That'll make things so much easier. Totems and pets, and I need to raise another zombie because I'm down to 2. I'm kind of liking my zombie duelist here. I don't know about this build, the zombie duelist build. I don't think this is a good one. I wouldn't do this one. I don't know. It's kind of fun to have pets, isn't it? I still really wanted to do a golem elementalist, but I'm really itching to try out the new Cyclone now that it doesn't have the collision problems, and I guess, I don't know if it's necessarily good, but I love the idea of spinning to win. So in Diablo 3, my favorite thing to play was a Whirlwind Barbarian, so I think it's going to be a lot of fun to play a Cyclone anything. Alright, so let me spend my point real quick. I'm sure these guys won't mind. Like I said, I'm going to be making my way over toward this part first before I start making my way down to the two-handed stuff, because I really did think that it was going to take me longer. Alright, I want to make sure I don't miss the flooded depths. I feel like they're usually on the complete opposite side of where the exit is. Ooh, here we go. New helm. And a one-handed mace there. Okay, let's see. Is this any good? Maximum life. Hey, life is life. Can't complain. Glad I went over here and got that. But yeah, I'm just kind of going through over here, making sure that the optional quest area isn't over here. I probably need to chill out on trying to kill every single thing I see. And especially because I just need to kind of get through this. I'm going to stop bonking everything and just try to get through here. I'm level 8. The monsters are level 5. I'm kind of wasting a lot of time, so... Just checking over here. Alright, no Dweller of the Deep. I think that's the edge of the zone over there, so I'm just gonna keep going this way. Even with the map, I still don't know where I'm going, but hey, it's still better than what it used to be, right? I'm not trying to complain. I'm really not. I'm having a great time right now. Oh, yeah, look, there we go. There's a door right there. Now, whether that's the door I want or not is another story altogether. That is the ledge. That's the way out. Of course I go to the exit when I'm not looking for it, because I am going to do these optional quests. So let's check over here. No. I guess the mini-map would light up with the path if I'm close. Is that how it would work now? So... where could it be? I don't know if I should go back to the waypoint and work my way forward. I mean, nope, this place is, the flooded depths are still connected to here. I was about to say, did they change how it's connected? So, no. I'm just lost again. Great. Alright. Well, I'm trying, guys. I'm sorry. I'm really kind of trying to try. I wish, is there a way to reset this? There we go. I had to, like, use my arrow keys. Nothing over there, just a dead end. Oh gosh, I really didn't want to have to wander around aimlessly. I really thought, okay, no, oh, okay, there's a path. I feel like, did I miss that entirely? Look, there's a path there. So, how does, I'm not really sure how or is it showing me the exit? Maybe it's showing me the exit Oh dear. This is very embarrassing. I'm so sorry, guys. Is it down this way? Nope, that's a dead end. I'm really having a hard... Yeah, that's the way I came. I don't know. I completely think I've checked the map. Very, very confused. Very sorry, guys. I was hoping I could get through these areas pretty cleanly and easily. And, oh, okay, did I... Oh, I missed this part over here. How embarrassing. Okay, I'm spending too much time staring at the map and not enough time actually looking around in the game. That's my Oh, nope, that wasn't my problem at all. I'm still lost. Oh my gosh, where the heck is this? Like... what am I not seeing? Oh my gosh, I thought I liked this new mini-map. There's probably a way to reset it that I don't know about. Nope, nothing over here. Geez, I might just... Okay, you know, I think I'm gonna have to just come back and do this. I'm trying to decide, should I just make a new instance of this place? Like, I've been everywhere. How am I not... finding it? Am I really this daft? Yeah, I've been everywhere. I don't know where I'm going. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and just go into the ledge here and I don't really know what to do, if I should just make a new instance of this place, or if I should just go forward and get the waypoint in here. I'm really not sure what to do. I really didn't want to wander around aimlessly like this. I'm very sorry, guys. I really wanted to get through this quickly. Alright, well, you know what? I've been playing for almost an hour, so I hate to end right here with me just wandering aimlessly for like the past 15 minutes, but I think I'm gonna have to pick it up next time in the flooded depths whenever I find it. So, thank you guys so much for coming back and watching me play Path of Exile in the Fall of Oriath. I hope you guys are having a lot of fun with your playthroughs. Let me know what you guys are playing, what you guys are trying out. Oh, here we go. Here's the flooded depths over here. Well, I'll still pick it up next time in here. But yeah, let me know what you guys are gonna play, what your ideas are, what you're thinking about Oriath. I'd love to hear from you guys. You know, the only reason I even have fun with this game is because I love to read you guys' comments. You guys are amazing. Alright guys, well, I'm gonna pick it up in the flooded depths next time. Thanks guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys real soon with another video. Bye for now!